Hey, what's up guys, it's Beast Money here, and do you know what day it is? It's one more day until Call of Duty dies. I mean, Titanfall comes out. Oh man, Call of Duty, you're in some trouble, I'll tell you that much right now. I know this game doesn't appeal to everybody, but quite frankly, it's not worse than Call of Duty. It destroys Call of Duty in many ways, Fun Factor being one of them. At least the current Call of Duties, which is unfortunate to see because I do like the series and I've supported this series for so long. But I don't see anything good coming from them, at least from Ghost. I mean, Ghost, I'm going to predict this right now. If you get on the Xbox 360 right now, I think the population is a little over 100,000 on Ghost, which is kind of pathetic. And now, once Titanfall comes out, I guarantee you the population will be less than 75,000, if not maybe even less than 50,000. I'm calling it right now, just on 360. That's not including all the other platforms, but that's just a predicament that they're going to be in, and a prediction that I'm going to make that I'll probably be right. I mean, I'm not saying I'm always right because I'm not. But that's a prediction I'm going to make what Titanfall is going to honestly do to this game, at least for the first few weeks, if not months, that this game releases. I know a lot of people have highly anticipated this game to be one of the games of the 2014 year. You know, year of 2014 is one of the most anticipated FPSs, if you will. And this guy gets the nuclear bomb from his Titan and it blows us up. I guess I wasn't paying attention or something. This is why I didn't know really how I died at first. But we got some SMG bot pub stomping gameplay, I guess you can say. I just threw this gameplay up because it was pretty fast paced, and you know, I figured you guys would enjoy it. Get you a little bit pumped up for Titanfall. You know, it's going to come out in one more day. It depends on when you get it, of course, but you know, March 11th it comes out, so one more day from this video is being created. So, what do you guys honestly, what's your final thoughts before the game comes out? What do you think, and what's your expectations? I just want to know. I'm just kind of curious. I understand the game's not going to be perfect, and I did share and express my concerns for the game, that being one of them being the carbine assault rifle. I thought the gun was quite easy to use. I figured it was a little bit too easy, a little bit too much range, a little bit too powerful. They had to fix it and alter it in some way for it to be a little bit more balanced, in my opinion. It's not like ridiculously overpowered, but you know, it's one of the easier weapons to use, which I hope that they would at least maybe listen and maybe even consider nerfing it just a little bit. Not like a ridiculous amount, but I think a little bit of a tweaking here and there would definitely help the weapon balance just a little bit more. Maybe get some more people using these submachine guns and even the shotguns. And you know, I have a lot of things to expect from this game when the game actually launches. From what we've seen, there's only one Titan that a lot of people's only been using, and that's that you can spawn on, or spawn in rather, is the Atlas. Now they have two more called the Ogre, which is a little bit more heavily armored, but it's a little bit slower. And then you have the Strider, which is a little bit less armor than the Ogre and the Atlas, but it's super fast. And then they, you know, you have your damage core with the regular Titan. Well, with the Strider, you have a speed core, which allows you to do unlimited of the little speed jump boost, whatever you want to call it, the thrust or whatever you want to call it, where he kind of like does a sprint thing for a certain period of time, which is amazing because you can get from one side of the map to the other. I saw XCal actually do a stream of this a while back during the beta. He had the Strider when he had a burn card, and man, that thing looks like a lot of fun, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be an actual thing that you can spawn in when the game launches. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't imagine that it would just be a burn card, and maybe the burn cards were just to kind of show you some of the features that are going to be in the game when it launches. Maybe they're not even going to be you know, just burn cards. Maybe they don't exist. I'm not exactly for sure when the game launches. You know, at first I thought they were just kind of some perks that you could get, you know, until you died. But who knows? Maybe they were just there because they didn't know how to, well, I mean, they probably know how to program it into the game, but they just didn't have enough for the file size for the beta. Who knows? I'm pretty sure that the LMG that you can get is going to be a weapon that you could possibly spawn with, but I'm not for sure because that thing was a beast of a weapon. And I can't imagine them actually allowing you to spawn with such a beast of a weapon, but who knows? We'll have to see when the game actually launches in a day or so. You know, I will be looking forward to this game, though. It's one of my highly anticipated games of 2014. Along with many others, The Division looks really good, but this is one of my more high anticipated FPSs because I kind of figured that Call of Duty Ghost was not going to be the best, and who knows what you know, freaking Sledgehammer is working on with their next Call of Duty. I don't know what to think about it because I don't really know what all Sledgehammer's made with their Call of Duty, so we'll have to see. I'm not going to go ahead and start cutting them down right off the bat, but I'm just telling them right now. You know, they got a lot of pressure to make a Call of Duty. You know, at least a very entertaining and enjoyable Call of Duty that's supposed to last, you know, at least a year until Treyarch makes theirs in 2015, supposedly. So we're going to have to see. Honestly, we're going to have to see what they can produce. I think that they'll do a pretty decent job, but you know, like I said, we'll have to see. And if they don't, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, there's still going to be people supporting the Call of Duty series, but until I see an improvement, until I see it worth actually spending a little bit of money on, I'm not going to buy the game. I'm just not going to. I'd rather upload something like Titanfall or even Battlefield. Maybe The Division. You know, maybe when I get some cool games on my PC, Steam will have some epic sales that I can get my hands on some really cool games that are only exclusive to PC. But we'll have to see. You know, I have a lot of cool things planned in the future for this channel, and for you guys to enjoy and watch. And you know, I hope you guys are excited for it as well, because maybe I'll bring you some games that might pique your interest, and you know, some games that you may not have played unless you saw me play and, you know, found it enjoyable to watch or whatever. You know, the point of my channel is to get you guys interested in new and fresh games besides just Call of Duty, the same old stuff, FPS, you know, after FPS. Maybe some new and, you know, new and exciting games. But I hope you guys enjoyed this short little commentary. Feel free to drop your opinions down in the comments section below on what you think about Titanfall. You guys, of course, have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one.